Okay, let's plan a simple budget here. When I say simple, I mean, you don't need to download any apps or uh, create any profiles or involve Google or Microsoft in any of this. All you're going to need is a pen and some paper. You can use any of these. All of these are things you can get for less than a couple of bucks. I think this was the most expensive at around $2. I prefer the journal style here. This one is like about 99 cents, I think. So, already got a couple things listed out. So these are going to be pretty much your all the basic things you're going to have to pay throughout the month. I'm going to list them all out. And depending on what your living status is, if you're living alone or got roommates, you just want to put down what you're responsible for, whatever you're going to have to come up with every month. So for this, let's just go ahead and use nice round numbers, things that are easy to add here. So, everything's going to cost a lot of money. And for your gas and food, and you just want to kind of estimate what your monthly expenses are in here. And this here, you want to try to add up whatever you do outside of any of these things. Like, do you go to Starbucks? Do you have dinner every paycheck, or do you go out to the movies, or something else that you do on a sort of regular basis that's outside of your bills, so to speak? I'm gonna add that in there too, because you're gonna spend it. You're gonna want to do it. Just go ahead and put it in there. And over on the next page, what I used to like to do when I would get paid every other Friday, just divide these up and start with the bottom half first, and I'll get to why here in a second. But what you want to do is just plot out what you're going to be spending, next paycheck. So this Friday, with the money I'm getting, I'm going to need to pay this. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Electric, gas, and then for these reoccurring, these are gas you're going to spend. You're not going to have to be able to fill up and just spend that one time amount. So just split that up. Same thing with food. And that one as well. And now for the rent, and these items, the first ones, I put those for the second check of the month, and that's for me. That's so that I know that I'm going to be paying next month's rent with this second check. You always want to try and stay ahead, because if you plan for that first month's rent with the check that comes closest to it, you're always going to have issues. My advice is to just go ahead and be sort of one check ahead with your month, with your rent, if you're paying rent. And there you go. See, with this, you'll have a better idea of what you're going to be able to spend, what you'll have left over, what you need to adjust, what you can adjust. So this is just the first steps of becoming a little bit more financially responsible. So thanks for watching. Check out the next video. Like and subscribe.
That was nice.